Good evening, friends. Ooh, I gotta catch up to where I was. We got the oats done, and did I sell oats? I think I sold the last batch. We're gonna take this and put it into the mill. How's everybody doing today? We got a bunch of stuff to get going here. Oh, dun, dun, dun. All right, guys. Disclaimer tonight. I am watching on my second screen the Montreal Canadiens. They win tonight, they make the play, they clinch the playoffs, and I gotta keep an eye on that screen. So if you hear me pause for a second, it's because something's happened. But I'll try to be respectful about it. I'm doing good. Oh, we got a good start tonight. Hermiglio, Artemis, Montana Kitty, Victory Jones. Hope I pronounced that right. Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. Let's go down here. Zoom. I'm gonna do a check real soon to see what I have to do as far as fertilizing is concerned. We're gonna try to raise some money tonight because I've got a project I want to get done. We're finally gonna put in our big silo. We got a few things to do though. Oh man, lots of stuff to do. We got some windrowing to do, so let me go. You know what? I'm not gonna keep bringing all my stuff over. I gotta find a spot here to store this stuff. There we go. Right here. How's that? Keep going to that back shed over there, and it's a bit of a pain. I got my universal auto load running and working. Had to go modify an XML file. I'm very happy about that. Especially for this series and Riverview. Riverview really depends on it. Hey Ralph, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Oh man, I'm tired. I'm tired already. This is not what I want. I will need that though. I was just taking it out early. Just to let it get a little bit more sun. This is what I want. Hey Nestor. Oh, we got all our channel members here tonight. That's awesome. Thank you so much, guys. All right, let's get this started. We got a bunch of stuff to do here. Bunch of stuff to do. Okay, this is what I'm happy about. So it's midday. It's October. Hey, Rascal. This is going to be much easier with this trailer. I think we might leave this trailer down here for now until the sawmill is up and running again. So I need about only $80,000 to get the silo going. Hey, Farmer Jay. This is much easier. Much easier. All right. Oops, I missed one. Okay, off we go. I think we'll leave the truck down here. Aye, there we go. Oh, what just happened? Oh, and it's sold. Okay. My subs have taken off now. Good. Good stuff, man. I was thinking for these greenhouses, I was considering changing them all out, selling them all, and putting in a whole bunch of open air gardens. The big ones. I was thinking about that. I would save a lot of money. All right, so we got 101,000. 80,000 is pocket change. We did manage to buy the field just ahead of us, which we're going to turn into a massive tree farm. And we bought the little property on the other side of this. It's like a grain mill here. So that's where we're going to set up our own silo. All right, and then of course we've got a lot of straw bales to do. But one thing at a time. All right, we got the 80,000 we need. Let me jump back to this guy here for a second. We'll leave that running. All right, so here's the challenge here. I want to set something up here, but it's not flat here. So I'm gonna need to flatten it out. Let me show you what I'm thinking here. I'll go over here because I know I'm not going to set up over here. So we're going to go into silos. Let me scroll down 6 miles. Where is it? Oh, it's sorted by price, so I can just, here we go. That's what we're doing. This is what we're doing, guys. And I think what we're gonna do, let's zoom in a bit. I think we're gonna go this way. We're gonna do this. Actually, I was thinking maybe I would do it this way. Oops, hang on. Oh, man. This land is not owned by you. I didn't buy it? I thought I bought it. I did buy it. Why can't I put that there? It's weird. That is very strange. Let's try that again. Sometimes it gets buggy. Guys. I tested this off camera. Well, that kind of sucks because I was planning on putting it like right here. I don't know if I'm buggy. Footprints probably in the water. Yeah, that's possible, but thing is, I kind of tested this off camera to just see if I was. Let me move out of the way. Maybe I'm in the way. Let me see. Okay, so I can place something else here. And it doesn't seem. Oh, I can do it here. That's probably. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. So this is a bit of a problem. My plan is kind of going out the window here because I really wanted to put this in here. I can get it here, but I can't set it up in such a way that I can access. I need to be able to get in that to there, but also I need to get in there. So that's a problem. Yeah, that's yeah, rigor. Okay, I guess I got to come up with another plan then. This is a bit smaller, but you know, I kind of wanted something imposing. I like the look of that silo. Now the the price is starting to get up there. Still looks small. It looks like the same one, doesn't it? But it's 150 for that one. Okay, I guess I have to come up with something else. Okay, all right, no problem. Let's focus on some other stuff. I'll figure that out later. It was kind of exciting. I was kind of excited about doing that first thing tonight. So, all right, we're gonna have a bunch of baling to do. May as well get started with the baler. Not this guy. I guess we'll use this guy. Have you tried, Victory Jones, have you tried turning off snow, turning off weather, setting the the fixed month to like June and then logging out, logging back in? Have you tried all that? Oops, oops, this way, this way, this way. I keep thinking about getting rid of this tractor to get something bigger, but I gotta tell you, this thing's a workhorse. It's been doing a lot of work. On that note, looks like I'm almost out of fuel though. Try the fixed month thing. I think I did that on Riverview, New Frontier series. I gotta run over and get some fuel. I'm getting very low, starting to blink. I still have a fair amount of twine. Yeah, try the fixed visual month thing. You'll have to set it and then log out, log back in, and then maybe move ahead a month. Where the heck am I going? Hey Taco, how's it going? Got a new series starting on Saturday. We're going to we're going to Nadenthal, Manitoba in Canada. And I've got a lofty goal on that series. Yeah. So I won't spoiler alert it, but I think I'm gonna do the premiere feature. I haven't done that in a while. And basically, you know, it's like a watch party, I guess, but I'm in chat with you guys. So I think we're gonna do that. You go for the 1 billion? No, I don't think I'm going to do 1 billion. I think that's going to be too much. I think we're going to go for 50 million. And then, you know, we'll see. We'll see if it's coming too fast, then we'll up it. Yeah, 1 billion would be... The thing is, you know, there's the risk, because it's a very large field, there's a risk that it becomes very repetitive. So I might have to load up course play with that. So I get multiple workers on one field, you know, on the large fields. Oh, we're ready to unload there. All right. There we go. Oh man, I think I'm gonna have to turn off the hockey game. It's distracting. Yeah, I think we'll just turn that off. Needless to say, I will probably cut it exactly at 9 o'clock tonight so I can watch the end of the game. No, I didn't watch that map review. I'll have to check it out. I heard something, somebody posted somewhere about there being an issue with clover. So there's a lot of new crops on that map, and part of the thing with the new crops is that I guess existing harvesters have to support it somehow, and it appears they kind of forgot about clover. So you can plant it, but there's no harvester that can harvest it. That's what I'm understanding. Hey, the herd, how's it going? There's a lot of cool crops on that map, though. There's a lot of realistic crops for that part of the world. I'm looking forward to that. That series we're going to start a little bit different, though. I usually start with almost nothing. This series we're going to start with a base equipment set, almost like a new farmer, but you know, custom. Hopefully it's the update is not new save required. I hate those. I hate that. Riverview right now has an update that I can't apply because it's a new save required. So I was on Rusty Money Gaming stream last week, and Cavalier Roy was in the chat, and we were talking about it, and he said he didn't have a choice. There were some things in the new update that absolutely forced a new game save. So the good news is the update is supposed to be really good. That's a nice map review. And also, he's also mentioned that Maypole Farm is in testing with Giants, so that should be coming out soon. I did a series on Maypole, and FS22. So we're gonna lease tonight. We're gonna lease some interesting equipment to plant trees. We're gonna go with an excavator this time. We're gonna get that new plot of land all set up and get some more lodgepole pines put in there. We got a lot of stuff to do tonight. Worker B has completed their task. Yeah, that's windrowing. We got lots of baling to do tonight as well. This field is kind of the urgency because I would like to get some more crops put in here. The hay can wait a bit. I'm gonna try to knock out this straw really quick. Shouldn't take too long. I'm dabbling with smaller fields farms. I ended up much too big. Yeah, I prefer the small and medium fields, but you know, it's good to mix it up. So Nadenthal's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I mean, it's not a 16x map. It's a 4x, I think. But that's big enough. I would love to see. I don't think it's ever gonna happen, to be honest. But I would love to see an open world farming simulator. Oh man, these rows are starting to get further and further apart. Also thinking we're gonna do a I think we're gonna have another try at a role play realism kind of series. Still kind of waiting for the right map to drop for that though. And Nadenthal has a lot of houses. A lot of houses you can buy. When you buy any one of them, they have the triggers, the sleep triggers and everything. So that's nicely set up like that. I'm not going to be starting on the default farm. I picked out one of those houses and did a little bit of setup work. So I haven't started recording yet. I've just done setup stuff. So I'll probably record the first episode on Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. All right. Three more rows, and we'll come and pick all this up, and then we can start working on this field. And we're gonna put oats right back in. I think we're gonna keep kind of a rinse repeat kind of thing going with these 3 long fields. All the 3 base grains. First one is wheat, second one is barley, this one is oat. I had a look at the real world Google Maps of Nadenthal, and it's interesting. It's an interesting area. It's Canada, right? But the area was kind of the whole area. It was kind of inspired by the German. There's a whole bunch of towns nearby with German names. So I don't know all the history of it. I should probably look it up. Stuff's always interesting. But huge farms in that whole area. You look at the Google Maps of, way beyond what the game map is. If you look at the whole area, it's these massive fields. I'm looking forward to finally getting into big equipment. I have not been doing big equipment at all so far in FS25. Nadenthal is German word. Yeah, most of the towns close to Nadenthal as well are German. I think it means Valley of... Nadenthal in German means Valley of... I forget. Valley of something. Valley of Peace or Valley of... I don't know. I forget. I looked it up. I was trying to figure out how to pronounce it, and then I couldn't find any resource online that showed how to pronounce Nadenthal, so that's what I'm calling it. Nadenthal. Mercy, yes, that's it. You're right, Taco. Valley of Mercy, or Grace. German is my first language. Oh, really? You're a man of the world. So, Taco, in your kitchen, in your restaurant, is the food primarily like Caribbean food, or do you have like German influence on that food? I worked with a ton of Dutch people. I actually worked for a Dutch company for about 10 years in my career. Philips, which is Royal Philips, I guess. Caribbean, French, and international, some Asian as well. But yeah, a bit of a mix. That's good. I love Caribbean food. Love it, love it, love it. All right, we're done. Philips is a big company. A lot of people work at that company. I miss it. I miss my part of the business got sold off by Philips about 4 or 5 years ago. But I really liked the way they ran their show. Okay, so these bales are done. I'm gonna bring the baler over here. And we're ready to unload. Let's jump over right away. I know it might be sacrilege asking this question, but I assume you have a good recipe for a nice jambalaya. I love Creole food. Very nice. Now I'm hungry. I had a kind of a was in a bit of a rush tonight, so I had a kind of a weak dinner. I'm still hungry. Might as well get these bales done here too. Oops, what just happened? Oops. Oops. Jambalaya is Louisiana, yeah. There we go. This should work now. We're gonna have lots of straw. We already have lots. I have tons of straw right now. I really should stop producing straw because we're gonna have too much. But would jambalaya be considered Creole food? I thought it was. Oh man, all this talk about food is making me kind of hungry. Fusion of African. Here's some incredible African cuisine. Hey, Anna Parrot. Grab a snack. Yeah, I don't have any good healthy snacks. I'm gonna have to do some grocery shopping. I probably don't need the snacks either, if you know what I mean. Okay, so that's the end of... Actually, let's stop this for a couple of minutes because it's noisy. Peace and quiet. Let's get this thing unloaded. off the field. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to attempt to make homemade donair. I'm going to do it like Greek style with tzatziki and onions and tomatoes. Got some beautiful pitas, so I've never made the donair recipe before. There's kind of two styles of donair you can get around here. The Greek style, which is, you know, tzatziki and well, actually, it's really about the sauce. That's the only real difference. But there's also a East Coast donair, which is made with a sweet sauce. And it's basically condensed milk with vinegar and salt, I think. All right, oats. Let's get this into the mill. We're talking too much about food, guys. Food is beautiful. Taco, I'm in love with all the food. I don't think there's really a cuisine that I don't enjoy. I mean, there are certain dishes that I'm not a big fan of, but generally cultural cuisines. I'm not a chef, but I do love cooking. Okay, so that's done. That's the harvesting done. We got the harvester put away. We got the trailer put away. Play a game with growing food. I do it at home too. We've decided, my wife and I have decided we're not going to move, so we're going to plant a lot of food, put in a lot of food this year. Okay, so what do I got going on here? I want to bail right away. Oh, I got to bail. I'm gonna start putting some equipment just up by the wall here. Not because that's a great place for it, but it's because I'm kind of tired of going to fish it out all the time. So I'm gonna pop this right over here. Okay. What I want to do now is I'm gonna need the baler. Kind of tied up right now, so I'm just gonna wait there for a minute. This is what I want. I want to get the oat field put in. I'm gonna wait on the hay. I'm gonna finish up the straw baling. I'm gonna wait on the hay though. We'll do that next month. Want to work on another project. I don't want to be baling all night. Oh, I'm almost out of seed. Okay. Turn around. And I don't think I have any more here. Oh, there's a bit left there, I think. No, that's bale twine. Question, how did you fix auto load? It's a little bit of a pain. It's if you're not techie, it's not that easy, I guess. But basically you just got to go in to the mod itself, go into the zip file. There's a file in there called moddesc, moddesc .xml. In that file you can edit that file, and there's a version number in there that's 0.4 point something 58, I think. All you gotta do is change the 0 to a 1, so it's version 1 point blah blah blah, and then you gotta repack the zip file, and then that works. It's not a broken mod, it's just a I don't know, I guess a rule with the new version of Farm Sim 1.7 that forces versions to be at least 1 point something, I guess. I don't know, I'm guessing. Let's buy some seed. I'm gonna get 4 of them. Oh, this guy needs gas too. Jeez. I guess I need a fuel tank on my property somewhere. Can I get away with this, or do I have to go now? I'm gonna go now. I may as well go now. Take a little drive, get some gas. Wait for the mod hub version. Yeah, I don't know when that's going to be. I know that there's a lot of, I'll call it displeasure with the modders with Giants. The testing process is taking a really long time. To be honest, I don't see the problem because I find that the mods are coming out at a pretty good clip now, but yeah, and also Loki, who's the guy that creates the Universal Autoload mod. I heard that he was not even able to do it because he was out of town or something, out of country, and he couldn't work on it. So that's why there's a bit of a delay. It's a very easy fix on his part. Okay. We have fuels. Install a tank on your farm. Yeah, I definitely should. Definitely should. Probably one at each farm. Alright, so I want oats, so let me select that right away. I have to remember to fertilize right away as well. And roll. And hoe. We'll probably run the hoe as well. That's why I really wanted to get it going, because there's quite a few steps to get the field ready properly. Sorry, sir. Ow! Oh, I can't do this yet. I gotta go get the bales. Damn nabbit. Guess I gotta go get bales. Luckily, my trailer is nicely ready to go. So I've got a big stack of straw bales over near the shed over there. Oops, I can go here, can't I? So now we're gonna have more than one pile. So I think I'm gonna stop with the bales with the straw for a while. No! Why didn't it fire up? There we go. Okay. It's a pretty big field, but it's really not that many bales. We'll get probably one trailer full, maybe a little bit more. Oh, I don't even think we're gonna get one trailer full. Kind of driving pretty fast here. Let's get this guy working the field already. This farm is going to keep us pretty busy. There's going to be a lot of harvesting to do. I'm going to grab, I don't know if there's many bales here, but there's only a couple. I want to get this done though. And then, actually, you know what? Let's take a break. Let's take a break from this. I'll come back and finish up these bales later. I really kind of want to work on the forest thing. Dum dum dum. All right, visit. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here, big field. There's nothing growing in it. It got harvested. So I'm going to paint that up. And we're going to do forest ground leaves, I think. Do the same thing we did. That's pretty far out, isn't it? We're going to obliterate this whole area. Goodbye, field. We're going to do more than just this area. We're going to get all over here as well. Oh, I got to be careful not to do that. All right. A little bit here. Might leave those trees there. Oh, there's some stones there. Okay. If I can get a little bit more over here. All right. So that's the first thing. I wanted to get this cleared out, get all the grass off here, make it easy to work later with the trees. Install the mod Perfect Edge. Yeah, I should do that. I should. I've heard about that mod. I think you told me about it in the past, but I just never got around to it. The other part of the forest is growing really nicely. We're going to have so many trees. It's going to be crazy. Crazy good. All right, so what I want to do now, we're going to lease some equipment to do this. We're going to grab an excavator. I think I'm going to grab the base Volvo one. So we're going to lease that. Grapple, processor head, fast coupler is what I want. I think that's what I want. Yeah, I don't want the grapple. I want the fast coupler. So we're going to lease this, 13,000 bucks. And then we're going to lease this to plant our trees with. In theory, those two should work together. Tab, 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 tab. There we go. Okay, clearly I've never used this before, so I don't know what I'm doing, but let me turn around. There we go. Oops. Oh man, what am I doing? Oh, I'm not used to these. These controls seem weird to me. Okay, let's get us some saplings, and we're gonna get them in this format, 240 pieces. So I think I'm just gonna stick with the lodgepole pine. 240, that's 480. Let's start with that, see how it goes. And we'll head over here, load those up. There we go, they're loading up. Yeah, this is an interesting, this actually came out in FS22. Silver Run Forest. It was part of the Silver Run Forest kit. I'll have to come back and get some more. But in theory, I'm gonna need my menu here. Gotta do a hearty 10 kilometers an hour. I think I'm gonna get off the main road because I'm not gonna be very popular. Sorry, dude, watch your toes. I'm just gonna cut through the back here a little bit to stay off the main traffic. Just grabbing a candy. We're gonna be buying an excavator. Probably this one, maybe the bigger one. The construction company when we start to get really serious about. It's kind of loud, isn't it? When we get really serious about the construction projects, that's going to be. I'm really excited about that, but I got a lot of stuff to do to get ready for it first. We're gonna build at least one, maybe two villages, full-size villages with all kinds of houses, garages, all kinds of stuff. I guess that was kind of the long way around, wasn't it? Yeah, this is not for speedy tree planting. This is, we're not having to reload every 2 minutes. Hi, Skender. How's it going? Calculate the material costs and reimburse yourself with the money for the buildings. Yeah, I mean, you know, the thing with the, you know, we're going to get to a point, and I think we're starting to get there. We're going to get to a point where money is going to be flowing like crazy. It's just going to be insane. So I'm not too worried about the money part of it. But yeah, in theory, that's the way it should work, right? You build a home, you get money back for it. Once these trees all mature and that sawmill opens back up, holy smokes, we're going to be rich. Okay, now I have not used this much, so bear with me. I have to figure it out a bit. I'm gonna try to go out a little bit here. I'm gonna leave those other trees up. I'm not gonna bother with them too much. Okay. Tree planter has no ground contact. Please lower it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I can drive and then select when they come out. The difference with the other one is that it calculates the distance properly for you. Okay, I already don't like this that much. The main reason is I'm gonna have to press X 500 times. Is there an auto? No, I guess not. Starting to have doubts about this, guys. Yeah, this is gonna get old really fast. Only 213 more to go. Nice thing is you can plant them like wherever you want. Oh, ground. I don't have any. What the hell? Okay. Sorry for the language. Come on. Oh, what's going on? Not doing it right, guys. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sold. Oh, this is gonna be long, man. Okay. I'm not gonna do all this tonight. As a matter of fact, I'm only gonna do one pack of these. And then I'm gonna use the other tree planter. So I'm not digging this. This would be good, like, if we were in, you know, real hillsides and stuff like that where it's hard to get to with a normal tractor. Get the, push the arm forward, like that kind of thing. Once this is done, though, this is going to be a ridiculous amount of trees. I'm just kind of going around the perimeter right now. Use the excavator with wheels faster. Oh, I'll have to try that. So we've basically done the perimeter of, well, not the whole property, but the upper half. And we've gone through 80 trees. Okay, guys, I'm gonna pause this. Yeah, that's a loud and also is a lot to do. So I'll try to get it all done. I mean, I'll try to stick to strategy. At least give it a good try, you know. Okay, let me get these bales finished here. How are we doing with the oat field? I want to get this field done as well, but it's less urgent than the big one. This one at some point may be changed. I'm thinking that maybe we're gonna put in some buildings down here, productions or something. Has anyone in this gang in the chat tried out the VR version of Farm Sim? I'm debating buying a VR kit. I'm afraid of two things with regards to a VR kit. A, it's not as good as it's made out to be. Or B, it's really good and I don't want to go back to normal gaming. Hey Rusty, how's it going? Just doing a little bit of field work here. We got some straw coming up out of this oat field, and we're re-drilling another oat field in the distance. And we tried an excavator to plant some trees, and decided it was a bit painful. Not painful, but it was long. So otherwise, things are peachy. Hey Munchies, how's it going? Thanks for dropping in. This shouldn't take too much longer here, guys. But yeah, I do need more powerful tractors, so. How's the stream tonight, guys? I'm getting errors showing that I don't have enough packets or something. Does it look half decently solid? Yeah, I think we're going to overhaul the greenhouses, guys. I think we're going to get rid of the greenhouses that are there. We're going to put in a pile of open air gardens. Trying to get a little snack here. Give me a minute, Rusty. I'll show you what we're doing. Give you a bit of an update. Yeah, I'd love to have a nice Fendt 1050 on here. We'll definitely get to it. Hey, Raptor Germ. Yeah, I've looked at Surweys. It's a good map. I like it. It's a pretty classic map. It's been at least FS22, FS19 as well. I don't know if it was there before that, but good map. All right. Three more strips. We still need some more small equipment though. There's still some key pieces missing. We're getting tractors, so we've got a good amount of tractors, I think. We could use more, of course, but there's still certain things that are just not there, like planters and seeders. There's very little available on Mod Hub for low horsepower. You can get a couple of things for like under 10,000 bucks, and then from there it's like 50,000 bucks or more. Like it really kind of jumps, especially planters. All right, let's get rid of these. I'm just gonna bring this over to the hay field. That's gonna need to be baled, but I don't feel like doing that tonight, so I think we'll probably do that off camera. I want to get working on that big oat field. Now I did plant a bunch of small trees on the left here, so they'll be coming up at some point. I do have to fertilize and roll before I can go to bed, so I better get on that real fast. Oh, we got a lot of flour. Gotta get that sorted out. That's one of the things that worried me about. Oops, I gotta go down here, don't I? One of the things that worried me about this series was that at some point it was going to become an insane amount of work with all the farms that need to be done, taken care of. All right, let me get fertilizing going on the oat field, and then we'll get the roller and follow up with that, and then we're gonna probably move ahead the next month. You know what I'm gonna do here? Let's do something. I put it on double application rate, so why don't we try that? We'll see how that goes. The guy drives slower, but I only got to do it once. Hey Rusty, if you're still there, I'm just gonna do a little drive-by, show you where we're at. So we got oat going in right now. Well, it just went in, and then the second one is barley, and this one here is wheat. We bought this property just on the right here, and I painted over forest ground. We started planting lodge poles, and we have a ton of lodge poles that I planted a while back over on the other side. So the sawmill's closed right now because there's no wood, but as you can see, that's not going to be a problem in the future, especially when I get all this done too. This is what I'm planning them with, but I'm finding it a little painful, so I think we're just going to finish this rack, not even halfway through it, and then we'll switch to the other tree planter because it's a little bit more mindless. I can just drive and it automatically paces everything out. So let's get this over here. I'm sad about my silo not fitting. All right, let's stop that there for now. All right. Yeah, so this one I gotta click a button for every tree that drops. I'm so far ahead of Rusty. I'm actually worried that I'm gonna run out of stuff to do. Okay, so it's just driving around, basically planting one at a time. And this planter would be good on the hills and stuff when you're trying to plant stuff in difficult places. Oh, I'm drifting a little bit here. Oops. Oh. And this thing has to be just perfectly on the ground. Anyways, this is going to be a massive project by itself. So I just wanted to show you, Rusty. We'll get there. We'll get there. This is going to be an off-camera thing when I just put on some music and just kick back and just plug away at it. Yeah, so when you select a double application layer for slurry and manure, it does the work, but it does it like half speed. But you only have to fertilize, you only have to spray once. We're running at 8 kilometers an hour right now. It normally runs at like 15. And Montana Kitty, yes, you have to check out Rusty's channel. It's important. It's important. Rusty Money Gaming. Rusty does more live stuff than I do, especially on weekends. But we sometimes collaborate on challenges and stuff like that. Like he and I kind of talked out the Zielonka challenge. We've done stuff in the past and FS22. Yeah, it's kind of slow, right? But I only got to do it once. All right, Skender, thanks for dropping in. Let's grab these up. All right, it's a full load. I'm curious what's next in Rusty's brain. Oh, that's a scary thought, my friend. It's probably donuts, though. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna stack these up. Oh, I'm gonna dust bunny this sign. There we go. I had to do at least once every episode, or at least every live stream. Okay. Let's see if I can tuck this in nicely here. I probably should get like a storage, bale storage of sorts. That would seem like a smart thing to do. Let me get the rest of these bales here and then let's do that tonight. Let's do that. How are we doing for time? Holy smokes. We've already been an hour and a half? That's crazy. Feels like we just started. Let's jump over to the greenhouse. Farm in a minute here. Let me just grab up the rest of these. Hey Rusty, I don't know if you noticed, but Comland's got an update. I haven't looked at it yet. I don't know if it's things are improved on there or at least workable, you know. All right, let's drop these off, then we'll head over to the greenhouses. Getting late, 7:30 already. I still have to roll that field. I think I'm gonna slow down the clock here, but otherwise it's gonna be dark. Oh man, I would love to get Mazzo. Mazo's a great map. Love it. There's a couple of maps that have already come out that I will probably do series on, but I'm not quite ready to do those maps yet. There's either equipment missing or I'm just not, just not in the mood to start that kind of series. But we're definitely gonna do a lot of different stuff. This little road here is going to be a little overwhelming when all the trees on the left finish growing. All right, so this is going to go over here. This is all the equipment needed to do baling and stuff. Okay. All right. Oops. I guess I shouldn't have teleported, but okay, let's get this. Oh, actually I should pick up, well, I'll pick them up after. All right, guys, we're going to do some wholesale changes here. We're going to change these greenhouses all out. Oh, wow, I forgot they were worth that much. Okay, I think we're going to make some money on this deal because we're going to be, it's only water that's in them. I'm not worried about it. And probably a little bit of product, but we'll pick up the pallets and then we're going to get some open air gardens put in here. And that's going to generate a lot of money. Right, let's grab up all these pallets. Oops, this doesn't work on the fly. Stop. Wow, look at the money. Those greenhouses were worth quite a bit. All right, let's sell this, get it out of the way. Hey, Joseph, how's it going? Okay. All right, so let's get this party restarted, I guess. Construction, factories, greenhouses. I want to go for the large open airs. That's not the large one. This is the large one. They're 50,000 each. They're much bigger though. Which side is the... Oh, it's at the end, right? Oh, this is going to be a little tricky, I think. Oh no, this isn't going to work so good, is it? Okay, this is going to work like this. All right. I'm going to... How far over can I go? Oh, this is going to be... I'm going to have to do some leveling, I think. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, I need to look at that because I have a feeling that that's going to be a little crazy. It's the ground leveling that I'm worried about. That is not terrible. I think that can be fixed. I don't care about the sides. Just going to do a quick run around here. It's going to be raised at the back here. Don't care. Yeah. All right. I think this is going to be okay, guys. I am actually not going to level this yet. I'm going to wait till we put in the next one. So we're going to add another one. In theory. This one actually looks like it's going to come out better. So let's pop that one here. And do I want a third one? I think that might be too much. What else we got in here? I don't know what this is. What is this? What kind of garden is this? I don't know what that is. I might try that out, but I need room. I'm going to build another market, so. Okay, so I still have 287 left. So what I'm going to do here, what is this? Greenhouse wood production. Ooh, I can grow trees. Nice. I want a sell point and I want a large market. This guy. That's the one I want. So I think we're going to put that, I guess maybe here. I want to kind of face it to the road a little bit. Let's do that. Let's get rid of the tiny little one. Okay, now we're going to do some smoothing. Bum, bum, bum. I hope this works. Change cursor shape. There we go. And one size smaller. Hope this is going to be okay. That looks pretty good. Should be able to get in there, no problem. Okay. And this side as well, right? I'm going to put some fencing around there. Actually, let's get this done too. Smoothing. All right. It's going to be crazy. All right, let me jump in here. We're going to start to water. Enable watering. I'm just going to turn that on. 1.2 million liters. Oh boy, that's going to cost quite a bit to get that going. Made a mistake like that on Mazo. Let me get this one going as well. And enable watering. All right, so now it's a question of what we're going to be growing in here. What can we grow in here? A lot. A lot. So I got to think about that one now. Okay. I don't know what to grow. What should I grow, guys? Help me decide what to grow. I know lettuce pays really well, but okay, let's check this out. I just want to make sure this is nice and level. That could use a little bit of work there, I think. The front is all good. I'm questioning whether I need this truck. You know, now that I say that, I probably need it, but I think I might bring it back to the other farm. For now, just put it away. I won't sell it. We're going to get a truck down here to deal with that low loader trailer, because that's going to be extremely useful. Cutting through here. This truck's like brand new. I haven't even used it yet. AI worker D has stopped working unexpectedly. Tank is empty. Oh. No way. It would be the slurry. There's no way I'm out of slurry. I had a ton of it. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Maybe we'll do this stuff here, but let me check. We are out. Wow. How are we out? I had tons. Cow barn. We're out of slurry. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, well, that's a problem, isn't it? That is a problem. I think I need, yeah. So I really want to get this done before going to bed. It's already almost 8 p.m. I think I'm going to have to pass on the rolling this time around. I really wanted to do that, but... Okay, so I got to bring this back to the barn because, or the cow barn, because I'm going to need to fill it back up in the morning. I'm a little concerned about how fast that went down. I'm surprised. I'm going to need more cows, guys. More cows. Okay, let's go through this way. I can maybe finish that field with manure, I guess. Do I need horsepower for that manure? I don't think I need a lot of horsepower. Problem is, it's a width issue, right? Let's look at the menu here. Activate double application rate. Yeah, I'm up past my bedtime. Yeah, I'm always up past my bedtime. It's always bedtime. This tractor might not be powerful enough for this, but we'll try it. Hey, Manster88. Yeah, we can start with lettuce. Lettuce is always good. Hey, PCS World. It's gonna get dark soon, guys. I'm gonna be scared. I don't know if this the width is gonna be the same on this, but I'm gonna try to start a worker on it. See what the worker does. You'd be surprised sometimes. Let's see if it's roughly the same width. I got double application rate on it. Where's he going? Oh. Lights are on. That means it's dusk. There we go. Flinging the poo. Yes, I don't think it's quite wide enough, so I don't know. We'll see what the worker does with it. What is it saying? Weeds are growing and needs rolling. Yeah, I know that. Oh, that might be covering most of it. As long as I get most of it, I guess. I guess that's all that really matters. Dum 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 dum. There we go. Let's get this flour shuttled over. Part of the rules on this series is not being allowed to set distribute on. So I gotta move stuff. There we go. That's a lot prettier than doing it with even with super strength. I'm trying to see if there's a delivery's worth there. All right, next goal is going to be expansion of the cow farm to build a much better yard because I'm not really happy with it. We're doing some transformational stuff, guys. I'm gonna grab up this stuff. We're gonna go grab the cheese. The cheese and the milk products. We'll get ready for delivery in the morning. Pretty sure nobody will steal the nice bread in the truck overnight. True story, when I was a kid, and I want to say I'm ashamed to say this, but you know, I was a kid, whatever. But we used to walk to school past this store that had every morning they would have a delivery. It was a big rack of breads, buns, donuts, all kinds of stuff from a bakery. And the bakery, for some reason, would always deliver it before the store opened. And so they'd leave this rack sitting out there in the morning, and we'd walk right by it on the way to school every morning, and we'd always steal a donut. Rusty, I'm a donut stealer. I'm a donut stealer. Okay, I think this is going to be it, guys, for this. Fertilizing it did a terrible job. Not proud of it. There's some strips left there. But let's see how fast this is going down. I have 315,000 liters of manure, so I think I'm going to be okay. I think I'm going to call it right there. Oops. There's a little strip here that I'll try to get. Yeah, when I was a kid, I hung out with a bunch of guys. We did a lot of that stupid stuff. A lot of idiotic things. But, you know, as bad as it was, it made me the man I am today. That explains a lot, right? I'm old enough to remember when we had Milkman. You know, Milkman used to deliver dairy stuff to the houses in the morning. That's how old I am. I'm an old man. All right, let's rest up. I think I'm done for this This October, we'll head into November now. Hey, Walter, I took him out of the outhouse. I don't know if people notice that, but he's no longer in the outhouse. All right, let's sleep. Okay. A little snacky snack there. Okay, so we got a lot of breads here still, so I've got some more to pick up. How are we doing for flour? So the flour, this isn't keeping up. So as big as that flour mill is, it's not keeping up with this smallish bakery. Interesting. Okay. Okie dokie. This guy is going to be putting in... Should I put in oats again? I feel like I want to do something different, but we'll save that for another farm. So I'll do another field of oats. Actually, you know what? Let's do... Oh no, I don't have a planter. I was going to do sorghum, but you need a planter for sorghum in FS25. Not enough money. Oh no! Guys! You know what happened? Look at my my bank account. That's the water, the automatic watering in the open air gardens. They all have 1.2 million liters, so I got no money. No money, no workers. Guess what I'm gonna do? Get out of debt. Or not, well, I guess it's not debt. Yeah, I guess it is kind of debt, but I'm overdraft. Okay, there's no more room. We'll come back. We got another load probably. Just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna go to the big market. The original farmer's market. Let's dust bunny that sign. There we go. I kind of failed too. I didn't set anything in the open air garden. Oh, this doesn't take milk. I gotta run over here for milk. I think we'll easily get out of debt, but I just didn't expect it would be that much. Okay, let's do something before I forget. Open air garden, let's pick something. I think I'm gonna do... I will eventually put in solid fertilizer and seeds. I just don't have it right now, so I'll worry about that later. So I'm gonna activate lettuce in one of them. And then I'm just going to do one product. And then in the other one, I think I want to do something a little bit different here. Spring onions, strawberries. Oh, you know what? Let's do strawberries because we're going to get involved. Get involved with the bakery. So let's make some strawberries. Yep. Okay, so for now, I'll get some seeds and solid fertilizer for these guys later. All right, let's go get... You stole your wife's heart. Oh, that's so cheesy. She must be right next to you. That's probably what's happening right now. That's nice, though. All right, let's go pick up some more goodies and get out of negatives. Yeah, I don't think I need two of these trucks. You know what? I'm gonna sell one. If I need one, I'll buy one later. This will help us get out of debt quicker. A little repaint because I scratched it hitting that pole. There we go. We're no longer negative. And I can just use... no, hang on a second. Now I could start this guy. And I can use this guy to do further deliveries. I don't know if more is going to be coming out. One more. Oops. Alright, same routine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Looks like 3 pallets. We got room for 3 pallets in theory. Oh, come on. You know what? The cheese is going. Alright, let's go sell this. His dairy is really not producing that much either. All right. Okay. We've recovered from the colossal mistake. I'm just gonna pop this over back on the farm here. There's other stuff that I could pick up, more goat milk and stuff like that, but I want to do a couple more things before we wrap up tonight. I'm gonna be calling it pretty much at 9 o'clock tonight because I want to selfishly watch the end of the hockey game. Okay. This here, I'm gonna finish this. I'll do this off camera. I'll finish this tray. Maybe I'll do the other one as well. But after that, I'm gonna switch to the other planter. It's just it's slow. It's less, you know, controllable, but it's steady and it you don't have to think. You just drive. Hang on. Whoops, wrong key. There we go. All right, let's check on animals for a second. So I've got productivity is 80%. Why is that? Why is it not 100%? Okay, gotta think about that one. I'm at capacity, I believe. I've got some cows that I could end up selling. We'll probably do that at some point. It's at 36. I think this is peak, but I don't want the milk to slow down. So only these 3 groups could produce milk, I think. These are too young. Oh, and I got a field that's ready. I didn't realize that. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do, guys. I gotta pick up this stuff. I want to put up some fencing and kind of clean this area up, make it a little bit more professional. Well, not professional, but organized. And look at that. Look at the graphic in the background there. Kind of weird. I assume you guys can see that. All right. Thanks, Montana Kitty. Thanks for dropping in and yeah. Hey, Dust Bunny. We're just about to sign off here. Coming to an end. Goes that. We're going to be getting a sweet amount of... Oh, the water's not even full. Oh, it's going to cost me more. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I might be broke again. Let me close the gate over here. So we've got, this one is lettuce, and this one is strawberries. Yep. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. So thanks for joining me tonight. Stay tuned. I think just to recap a little bit for this week, we're going to do 3 episodes of Riverview. We got 2 episodes of Zaziski, and we have a new series starting on Saturday morning. And I think I'm going to do it at a different time. But I think we're going to do it like premiere mode, so we can watch it together. And I'll just be in chat with you guys, and we can talk about it. And, you know, just hang out kind of thing. Kind of like live stream, but not quite live stream. So, yeah, we'll probably do that. Probably. I'm not 100% sure, but probably. So, there's an underground water mod that costs $5,000. Will supply water to all your gardens. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I'm just using the auto watering mod. But it does charge you. Like I'm paying for that water service. But once it's full, it's not so crazy for costs. Mod called groundwater. Yeah. Sign killer. Yes, that's Dust Bunny. Miss Dust Bunny. All right. Thank you very much. And I hope you guys have an amazing evening. And I'm going to go watch some hockey. Have a great night. Oh, I gotta say hello to Boganry before I sign off. We're just wrapping up here, bud. So sorry, man. Maybe next time, but I'll jump in one of your streams there. I'm lurking a lot in your channel. Oh, good night, everyone.